Hey yo guys, what's up? It's your boy Freddy and we're back here with another reaction video already. This is reaction video number 2. And I asked one of my subscribers here what song I should react to next. Now I've heard the song already, okay? But I'm not gonna be biased or nothing. I'm gonna tell you straight up how I feel about the song and what it is. The song is called Try That in a Small Town by Jason Alden. Now I know there's a lot of controversy about this out there. So I got me a little piece of paper right here. I wrote some stuff down on it here. This right here is from the Google there on some stuff that they're saying is wrong with the song and some stuff that Jason Alden had decided to say about what, like his exact words, what he told the Los Angeles Times and so forth. But before I get into this video and before we get into the song here, I'm going to read what I got on this paper here to y'all. Okay. So, some of the articles I read stated that he was promoting gun violence, violence in general, and some even called it a modern lynching song. And supposedly said that they felt really targeted by the one of the lyrics in the song, and I got this in quotes here, take care of our own. Personally, I feel like whenever he says take care of our own, everybody has what they would consider a small town. Now, whenever he says take care of our own, I don't take that as nothing wrong with that. What I believe by him saying that, I believe he means, because in this world today, there's a lot of crap that goes on. You got robbers, murderers, everything. And, well, I feel like he's saying if, you try coming and breaking into his house or robbing him or something, he's going to take care of his own family. And I don't want to blame him, and I don't expect him to do nothing less. Now, alright, that's just the fact, Jack. You don't like it, get to stepping. Anywho, I got on there as well, and I found out that he was talking to Los Angeles Times, and it says, he told Los Angeles Times, it's just wild stuff that happens. And as a blue-collar man, working hard, hard-working people, you watch these things happen, and you're like, what is going on? And yes, if you don't look at some of these things that they're doing today, and you don't question yourself, what is going on, you might as well join them, because you don't see the problem. Now, y'all can hate me for this video, or what? I don't really care that much. I'm just here making a video, telling you my thoughts. And literally, this is stuff that I've got offline. I just did 2 hours worth of research over here, almost it, just trying to figure out good, juicy articles. And it goes on to say that he also stated, that he stated, and this is in quotes from his actual mouth, I made it a point in the video to show people of all races and colors doing things in this world that, in his opinion, were not cool. Now, that's all I got off the articles, but in his opinion are not cool. This is the way I see that. Whenever he's stating that he sees things that he's not cool, he's talking about some person in the city or somewhere's running up, stealing an old lady's purse or something like that. He says that he don't think that's cool. It ain't cool. You think over here stealing, doing drugs and all this stuff is cool? No, you think doing these riots and threatening to kill people and hurt people and whatnot is bad? It is terrible. If you don't think it is, I'm sorry, but you need to wake up. Now, I'm not gonna waste no more time here talking to y'all. We're gonna get into this song here, and we're gonna see what we think about it here. Okay? Now, like I said, I've heard this song before. I'm going to be completely honest with y'all about how I feel about it. And if I see anything that points out as a kind of racial remark or something like that, I'm going to get on it, you know? Because I ain't racist, you know, that's not cool. It ain't. You know, the good Lord made us all equally. We all bleed the same. And I just don't get why some people get so mad over something so little as a song. But anywho, let's get into it. This is Try That in a Small Town by Jason Alden. Also, sorry I paused it so soon. I want y'all to know I'm also watching the music video because apparently there is a lot of the stuff that they're saying about this song isn't really just about the song, per se, but the video. So we're watching the video too, y'all. Okay, here we are with our first thoughts. Again, now, as I was watching this video right here, it shows people jacking a car. So somebody pulling a gun on somebody in a store. And then, that ain't what I'm going to touch on this part. What I'm really going to touch on this part is where he showed and sung the lyrics right there. Hold on, I'll just replay it there for y'all. Cuss out a cop and spit in his face. Y'all do realize that if it wasn't for our boys in blue, these cops, these firefighters, our first responders in general, this world would be non-existent probably right now. They try to keep peace. If it wasn't for our ambulances, our first responders, our firefighters, there'd be a lot of dead people right now. And even worse, you know, we could not have a town. We could have a house. You could be losing your houses. You can't tell me that, you know, I'm not going to get into that. But anywho, especially the cops. Cops are what takes the criminals, the drug dealers, and all of them and shoves them away. Puts them in jail. Now, do they get out? Yes. But that's because they're trying to give them a second chance. Because everybody deserves a second chance. I do believe that. But to disrespect a cop by spitting in his face and cussing him out, that ain't cool, man. That's something that I do not believe in anybody should do. Let's get back into it. Whoa, I forgot about this part. If you're going to rip down the United States of America flag, throw it on the ground, stomp on it, and burn it, whoa, boy. You need to grow up if you're doing that crap. There are men and women who fought and died for our rights to fly that flag. They're the ones who gave us our freedoms. Okay. He states, for you to try burning the flag or disrespecting the flag or spitting on a cop's face and all that, if you try that in a small town, we'll see how far you make it down the road. That's because, I ain't gonna say it's because of it, because I wouldn't understand how to explain this to y'all. But he says, see how far you make it down the road. What I take from that, and this is my personal thoughts, yeah, he's trying to, yeah, I can see how people are saying, you know, it's targeting certain people, saying that, you know, like they're going to hunt you down or some crap like that. And no. I mean, honestly, I feel like he's just trying to state, you know, simply, you know, if you're going to be disrespectful, don't expect people to respect you for not respecting them. You know, just like they say, do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. And that's what I get from that. Back into it. Hold up. Okay, right now, I'm at the point in the music video to where it's showing the highway with the people standing in the middle of the road. If I ain't mistaken, I'm pretty sure this is probably from where they were doing that, protesting where they wasn't letting the people go through the roads or whatnot, or the semi-trucks. If you're stopping them semi-trucks, and if you're stopping all these people on the roads, what if them people have somebody in the hospital that they're trying to go see because they may not have much time left? You know, you don't think about that whenever you're out there protesting because you think you're in the right and everybody else is in the wrong. There's what we call a Karen, y'all. A Karen. Somebody who thinks they're always in the right and never in the wrong. But I'm not going to get into that subject. That's for another later video. But more specifically, these semi-truck drivers. These semi-truck drivers are bringing you food, groceries, produce, everything to your stores for you to be able to buy, to be able to eat and live. Because you have to eat something and you have to drink something in order to stay alive. If not, you know, you're going to kick the bucket. Anywho, I just think that right there was just in my opinion, I'll be honest with y'all, it was the stupidest protest I think I've ever seen. It was whenever they stopped all the traffic in the roads. Get back into it. Okay. Now, you're saying he's pro-gun violence? I don't think he's technically pro-gun violence at all. I believe in the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms. First off, like I said earlier in the video, he showed somebody using a gun to rob a store. That's not cool at all. But then he's talking about how his granddaddy gave him a gun. That's something that a lot of people wouldn't understand the feeling of. And he's talking about his Second Amendment rights, y'all. You can't take those away. They were given to us for a reason. Anywho, let's get back into it. Okay, right there, he just said, good old boys that was raised up right. Small towns, you know, y'all. I live in a small town. Claiborne County, Tennessee, you know. It's not really that big. Especially the city of Harrogate or Cumberland Gap. Really, really small. If you don't know. But he says, good old boys that was raised up right. You may think he's taking that out, you may take that out of context and you're probably like, well, hey, you know, he's saying that, you know, I wasn't raised up right or something like that or some baloney or crap like that. No, he ain't. You can be raised many different ways. But for him saying that, you know, me, I feel like I was raised up right. I was raised up to be taught to be a respectful young man. Since I was a little kid, I grew up. I grew up way too old. Y'all, I did. But that's okay. Because if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be the man I would be today. And if it wasn't for me being grown up right, I'd probably be acting like these Looney Tune people here on this video. I'm sorry, but it's true. You know, if you had any common sense and you could think about what all you're doing wrong, like this burning the flag and stuff, yeah, that's got me pretty upset, you know. Let's get back into it. I'm sorry if I'm cutting off too much, but this is actually a very sensitive, heated subject for me, because I'm rarely on my phone. I had a notification today that said I was on my phone approximately 2 hours and 6 minutes just last week. That's all I was on it. That's 24 hours in a day, y'all. That ain't even a day on my phone. You know, y'all need to get off your phone for a little while and just go outside and just look around, watch, and listen to the world. And you'll see what I mean and what I'm getting at right now. Okay, y'all? I'm sorry, but it's true. Get back into it. Okay, he says it won't. Hold on, let's replay that again. Hold on. Around here, we take care of our own. If you cross that line. Now, that can mean a bunch of different things. Okay? But for me, when he says you can cross that line, and considering the fact that it's showing what I'm assuming is two buddies or two family members right here hunting. I mean, yeah, it's showing the shotguns, of course, but that's something you do out in a small town for fun. You go out and shoot targets, or you go out and you go hunting or something like that. But anyway, when he says cross that line, and you know how they're saying he's promoting gun violence, if you are willing to be dumb enough to step into another man's house to rob him, and him being there, you best bet I believe he's got a right to defend his house and his family. Okay? Now, you're going to have to learn, if it's not yours, don't mess with it, y'all. I mean, come on. Let's get back into it. Okay, y'all, that's the end of that music video. Back to the sheet of paper here, y'all, with the research I've done. Okay, so, once again, they stated that he was promoting gun violence. I don't think he was promoting gun violence at all. I think he was actually trying to tell y'all, hey, if you don't know how to act right, and if you're going to think you're Billy Bad Butt, and go out there and try to rob a store with a gun, I think he's more or less telling you, you need to get your guns taken away from you. If you're going to be stupid and not know how to act with a gun or any thing of that device at all, you don't need one. Okay? They said he's promoting violence in general. I mean, he's promoting that you go doing all the violence. He's not. Literally, it's called try that in a small town. They're over here trying to say, oh, he's over here promoting violence of all generals. Well, according to the music video I just watched there, buddy, he's showing you all these crimes and stuff that they're doing in cities and in these little smaller towns and stuff saying, hey, that is not cool. Which brings me to today's point. He even says in the article I read, he says, I made it a point in the video to show people of all races and colors doing things in his opinion that were not cool. The song's literally saying that the violence needs to stop. You know, like, come on, guys. Open up your eyes, look, watch the video, and listen to the lyrics. I mean, seriously. If you think that he's promoting violence by trying to say, don't do it, you need to go to the nut house, because that's where you belong. Okay, Karen? Anywho, said that some people are even calling it a modern lynching song. Where in the devil's bathroom do you hear or see anything in that video about lynching? I mean, that right there just ticks me off. But it's whatever, y'all. They can they can do whatever they want to and say whatever they want to. But me personally, I didn't get that vibe at all from any of it. And then he said, as blue collar, and that's in quotation marks, or hardworking people, you watch these things happen, and you're like, what is going on? I'm looking at y'all dead in the eyes right now. The way I see this, whenever he says that, you don't even have to be a blue-collar or hardworking person to see what's wrong with the world today. Like I said, get off your phone for a little while and go out here and just look at the world and listen to it, what all's going on in the world around you. It is messed up. There is a lot of violence and crime that's happening every day. And it could be right outside your house and you don't even know it. But if you get all out there and just listen and watch, you'll see what all is going on in this world, and it is not pretty. Before I made this video, before I clicked record, I heard fire trucks and sirens going down the highway. Now, that violent or something like that, I don't know. But what I know is they're doing their job that they were oath to do, and that's to serve and protect our people. Now, if you can take that however you want. You can like this video if you want. You don't have to. All I would say is always, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to grow this channel out to be something I can. This was requested by an old friend of mine to do this video. I was a little hesitant at first because it's a heated subject for me to go over. I'm sorry, I'm going to calm down now. I'll probably video another video here in a moment, and we'll upload it to today. We'll try to do 2 videos today since I ain't been able to do them in the past couple of days. I did post up one last night, though. I hope y'all go back and give it some love and watch it. I reacted to Rich Men North of Richmond by Oliver Anthony, and I think it turned out pretty good. I really liked the song. I mean, I loved that song. But let me know what y'all think. I'm going to have to get off here, though. The video right here is pretty long. But honestly, let me know what y'all think. And ignore the hat. It's an old hat. But, like I said, I'm an Upchurch fan. I mean, what can I say? But, anywho, I'm Fairy North, y'all. I love y'all. And I'll catch y'all next time.